Hey guys, Zombie Girl back here for game number 4 between Property and Lag. We just saw two really long games in a row, but they were also really fun. The last one being a PvZ and being really insane, but also really fun. And now we're into another ZVZ. Apparently Team Lag doesn't actually have that many Terrans, I suppose, because that's actually who they haven't sent out yet. And, you know, Blix has already showcased his skills in a ZVZ, and they're pretty good. So another Zerg player is actually a very interesting and risky choice. Now, Property Blix is going to be in the bottom rightish place on Antigua Shipyard as the blue Zerg. He's currently the king of the hill and going for the all-kill. 4th kill right here, potentially, and the person trying to stop him from the all kill and potentially get an all or reverse all kill of his own is going to be Fiers. I don't know, it's either American or French or his own way of saying things, I don't know. I'm going to go with the red Zerg in the top left position on Antigua. And, well, what is there to say? It's just, I'm still like getting over that last game, so let me just like collect my thoughts. And also I found out what that little flicker was. It was definitely my craft board being a little dumb, but I fixed it. It's all good, and I'm back into the game, into the casting. That last game was insane and so fun to watch, especially when they finally butted heads. It was like the clash of the titans. Unfortunately, the Protoss Titan actually wasn't that impressive, surprisingly. You'd think the Protoss Titan would actually be the most impressive, but the Zerg one, just so good. Blix just, you know, he's on fire, and he has the momentum going, so an all-kill kind of like gets easier the more you go, right? Get that ball rolling and get your hands warmed up. Of course, I take that back, because then after a while, the other team should start like deciphering your weaknesses, but momentum really counts for a lot, in my opinion. And that's definitely what Blix has. Now, both players are going for a rather macro-oriented style right here. This is cross-position, and it is MLG? Minerals. That is not gold, so as you can see. So I do believe that it is MLG Antigua, and yeah, I think it's forced cross-positions. In fact, I'm actually sure it is. I've played on this map so many times, and to tell so many of my opponents it's forced cross. But yeah, potential fourth, the middle right here, a very important key positional base right here, especially in ZVZ, is going to be just minerals, not gold. Can play a little effect in here. Sometimes, you know, when it's gold, you see a lot of people do really weird stuff, like go for it for their natural. Not a good idea, usually. Sometimes they go for the third and get the early positional advantage / the early, well, really just for the positional advantage. There's really no other, oh, we're talking about the gold, right, for the extra gold. But if it's not, then it's really just for the position, and that's about it. No other reason to go ahead and get the, a non-gold, really risky base. And the Zalnagar was taken right there from, for the Zerglings of Fiers, which is how I'm going to pronounce his name. And they're just gonna go ahead and scout. Now, there are already lings out for Blix. Of course, you're kind of forced into getting at least a few lings early on, and they might get in. No, they're not gonna go for the main. Just gonna try and take out one drone, does not get it, and then go into the main. And he will get the full scout. So it's really nice by him. Sees that there's actually 200 gas taken right here, so that's actually a lot more gas than just, hey, 100 for the speed. And of course, the fact that this is going and the drones are still in it tells him a lot. So Baneling's Nest is probably on the way. Didn't see it, can't assume it. Can, by the way, that was a very specific can, not can't. He can assume that the Baneling's Nest is on the way. Another gas is going up for Fiers, and a third one as well. Alright. So he believes he can stop this, you know, a-okay. He's pretty confident in his Bling micro, apparently, getting his own Baneling's Nest, and just gonna go ahead and defend whatever Blix has to throw at him. You know, Blix still has not taken guys off of gas, nor has he made any additional, or, well, he's made one Evo chamber. Oh, okay, there's the gases. Actually, I take that back. Just now, actually, kind of like deciding what to do for the later stages of the game. So it's going to be additional gas and an Evo chamber. He'll probably make and try and do some damage with whatever lings he can or just go ahead and scout and say I can't, and then back off, and then otherwise just use this Baneless as a defensive one, really. Gas gets up, but on LG Fire's side, Fires, I get it what you're doing there. It took me a minute. But his gases are now up. His lair is also almost done compared to Blixt, which is only, 6 seconds into it. And he's also got an additional gas. He's up to 4 gases, so that tells me lair. Or, yeah, it tells me lair. That tells me Spire. And no Roachborn, so that's definitely going to be a Spire. 1 Evo Chamber, that's it. He sees no pressure coming. He has these really nice Overlord spread. He sees a few Lings here and there, but nothing he can't handle with a few more Lings and Banelings. And then after he's done with this initial attack, he's going to go ahead and go into Meatless production. No problem, really. This isn't really heavy aggression from Blix right here. This is more like, are you, checking all your bases? Yes? Then fine, I'll leave you alone. And, ooh, this is not going to get the scout, actually. He's going to need to bring at least 2 Zerglings to actually bypass the Queen and the Spine together to actually get the scout. And, oh, he's just going to actually suicide in, but will he see it? No, it's actually over here. So that's a wasted suicide scout. Unfortunately, he's going to see a lair, and he saw 2 gases, actually. So he sees 4 gases. So if he clicked on them, he may be able to see for how long they were up, but it's really hard to say if he's really thinking, are you going to Meatless? The Lings right here are trying to take out the back wall, and why not? If he can get away with it, he can't, so he needs to back off. The Banelings should just not morph, yeah. The Lings would have caught them and then traded efficiently, so definitely should have unmorphed those, and he did. The third is safely up for both players and also detected by both players, but soon they will not be. Will this die? That's like the new game I'm going to play. Will this die to a Queen? It's so close every single time. I mean, yes? Yes, it will die. It dies a horrible death inside a cocoon. It doesn't even get to be a beautiful butterfly. Oh, what a kick in the balls. But actually, Blixt, despite seeing the 4 gases, it was regular normal time. Like, he had his own 4 gases when he saw the 4 gases, so for all he knew, without clicking on each one, they were up at the same time. So he didn't exactly know that there was Meatless on the way, and also unable to get a good suicide scout. So these are actually surprising him. He's kind of overreacting a little bit. If he had seen that with like an Overlord scout, or just seeing the gases at their timings, he would have prepared a lot more efficiently instead of just hurrying up and getting 7 spores really quickly. And, but he kind of needs to overreact a little bit right now to make sure that the snowball effect doesn't go into effect. That was an awkward statement, but whatever. The Overlords will supply block Blixt for a little while. It's kind of the benefit of this. Not only do they supply block your opponent, they also take away the map vision. So when you follow Mutas up with a Roach attack, most likely, you can stay on Meatless Gling, but it's very rare nowadays. But when you follow it up with a Roach attack, they don't know when it's coming. They don't know when, they don't know what upgrade you're going to have. They just don't know. They don't have any map vision. So that's really a key part in playing with Mutalisk, besides the whole sniping Jones when you can, sniping Queens when you can, and whatnot. That's really the extra additional part that some people, below Diamond might not know about, is the scouting and follow-up. Now, Fires has actually not gotten a Roachborn, so it doesn't look like he's actually going to follow it up anytime soon. So he's just going to stick on Ling Mutalisk for at least a little while longer. It looks like he wants to do a fairly potent attack right here, and it might work. There isn't a whole lot out for Blixt right now. 18 Lings are actually coming from Fires, 4 Infestors. That's why he went to fairly quick Infestors, and oh, this could go really well. Oh, wow. I saw that coming like a mile away too. Like, I can't believe Fires. He probably just looked away for 1 second or something like that. And his Mutalisk are getting fungled halfway to death. Oh, that went very poorly for Fires. That was like a gift for Blixt right there. And he's almost, oh my god, all of his his Mutalisk are almost dead. Like, they're getting like 1 or 2 shotted by Queens. Oh my god. Yeah, so if you didn't see right there, what happened, a lot of Banelings went up to a choke, and 2 Banelings of his opponent killed, like, 8 of his. That was a bad trade. Like, simple math. it was a bad trade. And also all those links too, like that went as good as it could have Blix, honestly. But anyways, that's over and done with, and oh my god, that was a fungal. Now it's to this point in this game, and I gotta say, Fires is behind. He really put a lot of focus into that one attack, and you know, luckily he will start getting these infestors, which is also something you can do with meatless style, is snipe infestors and draw fungals to, you know, help with that follow attack that I was talking about earlier. Unfortunately, he didn't really be able to do it until now, and he only got one, I believe, or two. But yeah, losing all those Mutalisk, using all those Banelings. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world to lose all those Banelings, but then using all those Mutalisk when you're staying on Mutalisk for a fairly long time. Yeah, I don't know. That's a punch in the gut right there. So he's finally following it up with Roaches, just now getting that Roach speed, but it's way, way away. Getting the upgrades as well. What is the upgrades for Blix right now? 1, 2, so his upgrades are way behind. If he had done it like the more modern style, he would have gotten Roaches almost immediately after a certain set number of Mutalisk. He wouldn't follow with more Mutalisk. And then he would have gotten the upgrades and the Roach speed, as well as, you know, any fungals that he could draw and whatnot. And that would have been like the immediate follow-up. As it is, he tried to do like an attack and then like made a few more Mutalisks that were kind of like a scraggle of Mutalisks, I guess. And is now kind of late on his follow-up. So Blix is in a pretty good position. Now Fires does have a nice supply lead right now. And, well, Blix is getting Hydralisk though, so that kind of makes up for it, and his production round just kicked in, so it's actually very, very similar, but Blix has the better technology right now. Fires, Mutalisk, almost completely useless. He's trying to do what he can with them, and that's actually a lot of Mutalisk. He made a lot of Mutalisk. I wanted to see how many there were before they all died. I think there was 15, and then it went down to 8. So that was a nice fungal right there. But yeah, his Mutalisk almost completely useless right now. He killed some extractors. That's what he was doing around the base, but really nothing much else. I want to see. Well, 15 workers killer actually. So somewhere along there, he actually got a few workers. So at least that's going for him. Oh, he is banking, man, like a lot. Whoa. He's up to 72 drones, so he's actually a healthy drone lead. And Blix is only at 60, which is fine, really, according to an ST. And more of his Mutalisk die. In fact, that's all of his Mutalisk. And he's going to attack. And once again, he has the upgrade advantage. He has 2-2 versus just 0. Well, 0-0, I believe. They're going to be 1-1, actually. Oh my god, what's going to happen? He sees them, actually, somehow. I'm pretty sure he's actually started attacking. But they do pop up in the middle. But, is it going to be, oh yeah, it's enough. That is a lot of red Roaches, actually. But the reinforcements from Blix are coming in, and the supplies are still even. Hydra's doing a lot of damage back here, and he actually pulls away. Yeah, it's actually a better bet. Blix had a really good concave, and then the Intessa Terrans coming down actually really helped as well. So that actually went really well for, well, not really well, but it went well for Blixed. Fires trying to make the best of the situation with the burrow, which is really smart. But to be honest, he would have been better off if he unburrowed under the Infestors and Hydralisk rather than under the Roaches. Then just kill the glass cannons and then deal with the Roaches. Maybe. I don't know. It's hard to say, really. But as it is, he's down by 20 supply. He's down by upgrades. He's getting Tunneling Claws, which not really going to help. An Overseer, you know, takes care of this burrow problem, and Tunneling Claws not going to help very much. And he's going to attack. This is going to be his last attack, pretty much. This is really his last stand right here. His 4th went down. No harassment on Blix's side. And this is the last of Fire's army. He's getting 12, 13 more, 15 more Roaches. And he's going to try and buy time, which is the best thing he can do. But, you know, Antigua Shipyard actually doesn't, like, go into a continuous loop. So his Roaches will die eventually. And if Blix was smart, he would just actually give him up. But he just... I feel bad for saying if he was smart. That was such a mean thing to say. If he was thinking clearly, I should say, he might want to just like give up on him, because it should be obvious after like a few seconds that they're just buying time. But he decides getting the Roaches is better and actually messes up by taking away the Overseer. So Fires gets a freebie right there, but gets fungled. So freebie, come and gone. Made the best out of a poor situation, though, gotta say. Good for Fires, but he is down by 1 base. Blix's 4th has officially been taken, but it might die right here, actually. It's going to be sniped, I'm pretty sure. There's just too many roaches. But, you know, he's going to lose his entire army, and he's not going to kill drones. He's going to kill hatcheries, which is a big difference. And there's actually a small, like, counter, I don't know what it's, attack, I guess, from Blix. Now his upgrades are going to play a huge role right here because it is about even right here. If the rest of his roach army down here on Blix's side of the map is going to just get cleaned up really, really fast. The fungals, of course, putting those roaches into place so they can do no more harassment. And there was a bank for Blix. There's a bank for both of them, really. But Blix just used it to build 2 more hatcheries, no problem. And once again, he still has those drones. He is up to about 60. So his economy is going to be, you know, just fine once the hatcheries are finished. It's not like he has to finish a hatchery and then finish drones and then get the mining down. With that, Blix actually went at the hive some point in there, so he's getting 3 attack right now. Also getting tunneling claws, which is I don't really like tunneling claws in ZVZ. It's very, I think, situation specific, and I don't really like it in this situation because he's pretty far ahead. But then again, he's pretty far ahead, so you know, get whatever upgrade you want, I guess. And yeah, Blix is just gonna go ahead and move in and probably do the killing blow. No infestors whatsoever. He's actually dancing his roaches and hydralisks. Oh, I love it. He's gonna take out this entire army. The infestors just popped right there, but only 1. Another one comes down, but you know, 2 fungals, not the biggest deal in the world, and still dancing his units. He knows it's done. He's officially, or not officially, he knows he's all killed. Team Lag, so you know, go ahead and dance, man. It's pretty impressive. They got a really good lineup, and he just, you know, 4-0'd a lot, 4-0'd the team. So very, very nice. There's the GG. Blixed with the all kill, taking it for Property Gaming, and just very nicely done by him. ZVZ really strong suit in this specific clan war, at least. They kept throwing Zergs at him, and he just, it's like, whatever, man, I got this. And that one Protoss player additionally just went a weird build, I have to say. But Blix played it nice and calm. He was good. He got the momentum on his side, and he just rode it to the end. So that's a nice chunk of points for them, really. So congratulations to Property Gaming. And that was a Clan War best of 7 for the Underrated Team League. Once again, these are games that weren't broadcasted on the schedule. There's too many to really fit in that time, so I'm casting some. Thea's going to be casting some others if all goes according to plan. And yeah, I did Crown versus Finn, and just now Property versus Lag. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Check out our sponsors, SC2 Gears, Origin PC, and Next Level SC2, and check out our website. I'll give you the official one instead of just telling you to go to Google. urgaming.net, which I was pretty sure it was, but I just wanted to make sure. urgaming.net, and go ahead and look for more URTL games on the TL calendar. I think it's daily next week, you know, weekdays that is. So, and tomorrow, actually, Friday, I'll be casting, so look forward to that. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm sorry, I want to clarify, yesterday, because you guys are going to be seeing this Saturday, just saying. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it, and hope you guys look forward to more URTL. I'm once again Zombie Grub. Follow me at Twitter at CG Gaming, and my Twitch and whatever is actually on the thing. I forgot about that. And yeah, thanks for watching, everyone, and I will see you guys later.